Okay, hold up. Let's talk about this for a minute. The rooms in your house, the curb, the porch, the living room, and the kitchen, that is a framework that I had come up with years ago because I was allowing way too many people in my inner circle, which I now call the kitchen. I was being vulnerable with them, and then they were using my words against me, and they were betraying me. They were sharing all of my secrets. So the curb is where everybody starts, or they are the individuals that have betrayed your trust, but they cannot be out of your life. You are not sharing vulnerable information with them. They are the furthest from the inside of your house. So you know you cannot share. You have to protect your heart. You cannot share information with them. Then you have the porch. Those are your acquaintances. Those are your social friends. You go, you have fun with them. You are not sharing vulnerable information, and you are not expending a whole lot of emotional energy into them, and they are not expending it into you. You're social. You have fun. Then you have your living room friends. Those are the ones that see your vulnerability. Those are the ones that hold space for you. You know you can trust them because they have built that trust over the years. Then you have the kitchen friends. Those are your ride and dies. Those are the ones that are gonna see the messy. They're gonna grace you in, and they're gonna love you for exactly who you are. So there's the curb, the porch, the living room, and the kitchen. Now these are the things that I shoulda, woulda, coulda said to that friend back in the day.
I want to talk about the one-sided friends. I wish I would have called her up and said, hey, I feel like I'm the only one offering support in the relationship. This is what I would like to see in return. Now, do I actually think that that particular friend would have had this big epiphany and said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry? Probably not. Although there are friends that don't realize their actions and they will course correct, but more than likely, I would have not received that. The boundary that I wish I would have made was realizing that she's probably a curb or a porch friend instead of a living room or a kitchen friend. It would have given me the courage to not accept that type of behavior. I also wish I would have said, I'm always here when you need me. I answer the phone. I come over when you need me, but I don't get the same in return. And I would like that from a friendship. Again, I don't expect that they're going to have this big epiphany that says, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. However, by actually voicing that, I have used my empowerment to say this is not okay. I would have either put them on the curb or put them on the porch at the time and not expend a whole lot of emotional energy into them. My expectations will be properly set once I realize that I'm not getting that back. That's why I put them on the porch so that I mentally know, okay, they're not a living room or they're not a kitchen friend. They are a porch friend. They're not necessarily doing anything wrong. They just might not have the energy to give back to me, or maybe they don't want me to be a living room friend. They want me to be a porch friend. I love hanging out with my porch friends. They would be more of acquaintances or good friends that you hang out with. They're not necessarily the ones that you would call all the time to share your news or to say, hey, I need to talk this out. And honestly, I would have been able to enjoy the friendship a little bit more. So I hope this helps. And don't forget, you got this.